Affirmation starts to go down from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind after 10,000 repetitions. I feel good, I like myself. Or I feel good, I like myself. Or I feel good, I like myself. Hi there. Today let's talk about affirmations. Quite a few may have heard this word before, and quite a few may have an idea what an affirmation is, and yet quite a few may have a misconception of what an affirmation is. So let's really go a little bit in depth. What are affirmations? How do we use them to our advantage? And what mistakes should we avoid? So an affirmation is a short, positive statement, just a few words, just a short sentence. And it says something that you would like to be, what you would like to do, be able to doing, or what you would like to have. So these three areas of life can be addressed with affirmations. What are affirmations good for? Affirmations, by repetition, frequent repetition, and I go into that in detail a little later, affirmations really want that an idea goes from your conscious mind gradually down into your subconscious mind. So if that's what you want to achieve and where you want to see improvements in your life, in your thinking, in the way you feel, in the way you act, in the way you are succeeding, if that's something you would like to do, affirmations is a very good way to do. So, short, positive statement. Just one sentence or two short sentences, one after the other. All right. It should be a positive statement, meaning you do not say, I do not want to be overweight. You say, I want to be slim. That's a positive statement. I don't want to be overweight is a negative statement. So you want a positive statement. That's part number one. Then you don't want any negation, meaning no, not, no's, syllables and words that say what you do not want. So this is basically the same what I just mentioned. You say nothing where you negate something that you do not want. You always say something that you do want. All right? So you want something, and the only time you speak your affirmations is present time. And this is because your subconscious knows nothing than present time. If you say to your subconscious mind, I would like to be in the future, then the subconscious mind says, okay, in the future. When you say, I am slim, stick to this example, or I am wealthy, then your subconscious mind knows, okay, it has to be present, it has to be there. It's wanted immediately. This is crucial, and don't miss this point. Next, affirmations are not statements of something you are, you do, or you have already, but it's something that you want to be, do, or have. It's not a statement, it's something that you want to be. But you put it in present time. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So, if for instance you say, I am slim, and you look in the mirror and say, this is not true, I am not slim, then know that you are not describing your present, but you're describing what you want to achieve in present time. And if I am slim or I am wealthy is nothing that feels okay for you, you can put it a little softer. You can say, I wish to be slim. Then it's softer, then it may be something that you can believe and that feels okay for you, then put it that way. Many of my predecessors, like Wayne Dyer and many others, Bob Proctor and all these big shots, they have used and recommended one specific affirmation that basically covers everything any person wants to be. I feel good, I like myself. Now, I feel good, I like myself is quite a statement. And if you think you need to do affirmations, you probably do not feel good. And maybe you do not like yourself. So you might think this is a lie, but as I've mentioned already, this is not describing, an affirmation is not describing the current situation, it is describing what you want to be, have or do. Make sense? I hope. Now, you can pick your own affirmation. Pick your own words. For instance, I myself started some 20 years or 25 years ago with this affirmation I got from my first teacher, Bob Proctor. I started with, I feel good, I like myself. And it was on a car trip from Hamburg to Holland. I wanted to do sailing over there, and it was a 4.5-hour drive. And I was alone, and it was a beautiful sunny day, and I was riding the highway to Holland, and 4.5 hours I was saying to myself, I feel good, I like myself. And now listen, to make it a little bit vivid, I recommend very strongly that you say those affirmations in a very different way. You may scream, I feel good, I like myself. Or, I feel good, I like myself. Or, I feel good, I like myself. You know, do a little bit of acting so it doesn't become mechanic and it doesn't become boring, but you're developing a little bit of fun doing this activity. This is something that I strongly recommend. And now I'm gonna frighten you, stating that an affirmation starts to go down from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind after 10,000 repetitions. Now this sounds frightening, and now let's do a little bit of math because it's much easier. If you have a stopwatch, stop. I feel good, I like myself. That's about 2 seconds, right? Now, how many times can you put 2 seconds into 1 minute? Now that's obviously 30. So you have 30 repetitions in 1 minute. Now, if you look how many minutes has an hour, and then obviously 60. Now, then we have 30 multiplied by 60, so we are at 1800 repetitions per hour. All right, coming back to my trip from Hamburg to Holland, I was underway 4.5 hours, and I non-stop did this affirmation. Now, 4.5 hours, I just said 1800 repetitions per hour. So 4.5 is 7,200, and 900, I was already at 8,100. Okay. On my way back home, I easily hit my goal to do more than 10,000 reps. So you see, this is very easy. And if you break it down to daily activities, nobody is, or very few people are riding on the car alone for 4.5 hours or so. But if you do this commuting, for instance, and you commute twice, let's say 15, 20 minutes, then you can do easily 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day. And then you end up at 10,000 in no time. Just 2 weeks, you are there. Just think about that. It's much easier than it sounds like. 10,000 is frightening, maybe, but it is not. It's very easy to accomplish. For those of you who may think, well, affirmations are not natural, they are somehow designed and it's new agey stuff or something like that. If you think this way, think it differently. Affirmations are the most natural things that I can think of. Affirmations, that's something when you are a child and you want to please mom or dad because make dad, mom happy, be a good child, you know, this kind of thing, that enters your subconscious mind through repetitions. A good boy doesn't cry. A good girl is always obedient. Money doesn't grow on trees. Whatever you've heard in your childhood again and again and again adds up to hundreds or thousands of repetitions. So the repetition of an information, and you can have this in news, TV news and paper news, you know, everything is the same. Repetitions in ads, repetitions is key. You see the same ads again and again and again. So all the people, the professionals who do the ads know repetition is key, because they want you to have this information, this ad information in your subconscious mind. So you buy their stuff. That's repetitions. And now what affirmations are, they are chosen by yourself. You choose them. The ads you don't choose. The information you see on TV, in the news or whatever, you do not choose. It's presented to you. But affirmations is something you do with and for yourself. It's not at all new age stuff. It's applied knowledge that is available for now decades or probably hundreds of years or maybe even thousands of years. So it's a very, very natural thing. We have all experienced affirmations. They are not called that, but affirmations, and as I said, in advertisements. For instance, in my early days, Mercedes had the car company had a advertisement, "Your good star on the road." This was in German, of course, but translated, it would have sounded like that. And this is still in my mind, and I cannot forget it. It's the good star on the road. And this went from the first time I heard it, repetition, 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 down to my subconscious mind. And I will never forget it. I will not forget it, as I will not forget my name or my birthday or whatever. I hope this makes sense. Repetition is key in learning. But in affirmations, we learn something that we choose and that is not presented by others to our mind. I hope this makes sense to you, and see you again. Now, if you want to learn more about affirmations and other techniques that can improve your mind, your thinking, the way you feel about yourself and life as a whole, go to drwulff.com, DoctorWulff.com. On my website, there you will see that you can learn a lot for improving your state of mind. My name is Dr. Wulff, a leading expert in mindset transformation and personal success. By joining me, you will unlock proven strategies to elevate your mindset and transform your life. Explore more in the video description.